Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce Network Salesforce Administrator tutorial. These are days and hours during which support team is available. Business hours are of two types: organization level and profile level. Organizational level is applied for all users in the organization. All users can log in only during business hours. User logged in business hours can continue to work even after business hours but cannot create new session. Profile level: when we want to define different set of login hours for a group of users, then we will define profile level login hours. Steps to create business hours: setup, settings, company settings, business hours, new business hours. Step 1, provide business hours name. Step 2, select time zone. Step 3, choose time of business hours. Step 4, save. Let's see an example. Create a business hours for company AKB. To do the practical, just log into our Salesforce account. So for the navigation, just refer to PPT, setup, under settings, company settings, expand this, business hours. Organization business hours. Here we are seeing the default business hours created by Salesforce and given to us. If all we need to create our own business hours, we have to click on new business hours. Organization business hours. Select the days and hours that your support team is available. These hours, when associated with escalation rules, determine the times at which cases can escalate. So, provide the business hour name. So in the first step, we need to provide business hours name. So I had provided for the business company AKB. Use these business hours as the default. I am not checking this. Click active. Step 2, time zone. For which time zone this business hours is going to regulate. So I am keeping this default. Step 3, business hours. So here we are seeing all the days and from which time to which time. So it's all for 24 hours. So I am going with default one. Click save. So like this we are creating our own business hours. It can restrict users to log in into their account based on IP address. There are two ways to restrict: organization level. In organization level, all users can log in only from a given range of IP address. Profile level. If we want to restrict IP ranges for a group of users, then use profile level. Restrict with organization level. Setup, settings, security, network access, new. Specify IP ranges, start IP address, end IP address, finally click save button. Restrict with profile level, setup, administration, users, profile, profile name, login IP ranges, new. Specify IP ranges, start IP address, end IP address, finally click Save button. Steps to create login hours: setup, administration, users, profile name, login hours, edit. In this we need to provide start time and end time for the given days and click on Save button. So let's see an example. Create login hours for system administrator new profile. So to do the practical, just log into our Salesforce account. So first we are going to see how to restrict with organization level. Just refer to PPT. So setup, under settings, security, expand this. Network access. So here we are seeing the network access. Network access. The list below contains IP address ranges from source that your organization trusts. So here we are not seeing any IP address as of now, but whenever it needs, we can create from here itself by clicking on new button. So trusted IP range is this one. We have to specify IP range. So start IP address will be here and IP address will be here, and if needed we can provide the description, and finally we have to click the save button. So like this we are restricting at organization level. So next we are going to see how to restrict with profile level. So again click on setup, under administration, expand users, click profile. So we need to choose the profile. So in the S range, here I am going to see with system administrator new profile what we had created. So at the first we are seeing login IP ranges. So no login IP ranges is specified. User from any IP address are allowed to log in. So click on new. So login IP ranges, enter the range of valid IP addresses from which users with this profile can log in. So we have to specify the IP range, start IP address, end IP address, provide the description and click on save button. So like this we are giving the login IP ranges from here. So next we are going to see how to create login hours. Again just click setup, under administration, expand users, click profile, just choose a profile. Again I am going with system administrator new profile what we had created. So just scroll down, at the bottom we'll see the login hours. So here is login hours. Click on edit. Login hours. Select the days and hours that users with this profile are allowed to log in. Note that all times are exact times specific to a time zone. Login hours will be applied at those exact times even for users in the different time zones. So I am going to provide the start time and end time from here. So Sunday, no. So from Monday, uh, in the morning, 10 a.m. to evening 4 p.m. For Tuesday again 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. For Wednesday again 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thursday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Friday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So like this we are creating the login hours. Click save button. So for the system administrator new profile we had created the login hours. Thank you, and